What's up, everybody? Kimberly Olson here, coming in live for a training tonight. I'm so excited. I'm seeing comments and things like that, so let me make sure I'm on the right one. Okay, am I in the right Facebook Live? I don't think they can let me actually go on one that I'm not. So let me just make sure I'm on the right thing here. Because it's saying there's some comments and things like that. How is that even possible? Oh, I know. It's probably on the reminder notification. Okay. Hi, Roxanne. Am I on my business page? Let me know. Happy holidays. You guys like the background? Because we are going to talk about crushing it through the rest of December and kicking off 2019. That's all you're going to hear me talking about is goals, goals, goals. Okay. Looks good. I'm on my page. Thank you, Anna. So hello, everyone. I'm Kimberly Olson, also known as the Goal Digger Girl. And tonight we're going to talk about what to do if you're recruiting isn't your strength, if closing isn't your strength, you feel like you're just kind of missing something. What is it? I'm going to help you guys out with that tonight. So go ahead and put 1 in the comments if you're watching this live, put 2 if you're watching the replay. If you're new and you've never seen my videos before, welcome. I'm so glad to have you on tonight. Now, if you're finding value, please share this. If you've seen my trainings before, please share, put shared in the comments. I'd love to shout you out and say thank you for that. You can share it to your team page. You can share it to your personal page. You can share it to your business page. You can also tag people. So if you use the @ symbol, type their name in, you can actually tag them. And if you have any new people, every time you're watching a training like this, you guys, their first 30 days, I want you tagging your new people until they get the hang of finding trainers and people to follow, okay? So tag your new people and tag 3 friends that are in the business with you as well. That's a good thing to do. Now, I want you to drop the fire emoji. Okay, if you're ready to conquer and win the game of closing, even if you're not a strong recruiter, okay? My mom is FaceTiming me. How funny is that? She's coming tomorrow to visit. That'd be funny if I FaceTimed her and she's not on Facebook, so maybe I should do that sometime. Okay, if you are ready to beat the numbers and win, put a fire emoji in the comments. If you're on your computer and you can't, just put, I'm ready. I want to see who is ready to crush it when it comes to closing and understanding how recruiting works and all that good stuff, okay? Thank you. I'm glad you like my new backdrop. I'm super pumped about it. I was at the dry cleaners and I was like, lady, where's my freaking backdrop? And then I was like, man, I should probably calm down a little bit. Okay, so the reality is, and this is according to Ray Higdon, as you guys all know, he is, one of the studs in the network marketing industry. And I was reading one of his articles and he was talking about prospecting and things like that. And he was saying, with, I think he said like 93% of people saying no. Okay, 93% of people saying no to you. He was talking about using affiliate marketing and offering something else. That was the point of his article. But I remember that number and it really stuck with me, okay? You've got less than 10% of people are probably going to say no to you, okay? 10%. So if you think about it that way, I want to mention that because a lot of you think that you have an issue with closing, okay? I don't think it's an issue with closing per se. I think we have a problem with the number of people we're reaching out to. That's where I think the problem lies, is that we are not reaching out to with enough people, okay? So if you're hearing that and you're like, oh, I thought she was gonna tell me the exact script to freaking close people on that first conversation, no one's gonna ever tell you to do that, okay? The good recruiters out there, the good leaders out there are not gonna tell you what to say, okay? It's about building relationships with people. It's about finding their pain points. It's about offering a solution. But I'm going to give you some things that are going to help you to be able to close more often, to be able to close more people, but also to be able to increase your recruiting numbers just by sheer fact of understanding how this works. Okay, number 1, I've got 5 tips for you and a bonus tip. Okay, make sure you share this out if you're just hopping on. Put some fire in the comments if you're ready to crush it and win the numbers and beat the game, okay? Number 1, you have to talk to more people. Now, what I mean by this is, let's say you have less than 10% are saying yes to you, okay? So you talk to 1 out of 10 are saying yes, okay? You actually expose, you get them, on a call with somebody, you're actually able to say, what do you think? You wanna join the business? You get this conversation 10 times with people. So it's like legit, real people you're asking, okay? 1 out of 10 say yes, they're gonna go ahead and jump on board, okay? If you want more than 1 person a month, you're going to need to double that number and have 20 people that you're having the real conversation, the real hot leads that are close, that it's like they're talking to your upline, the really good people, okay? The hot people. So you're going to need to double that number. So I'll tell you guys a story. Back in 1998, when I was a young buck right out of high school, I was 18 years old and I got my first real job with Cutco Cutlery Knives. Put Cutco in the comments if you know somebody who's sold it before or have. I worked for the company for 7 years and became a district sales manager, and I did really well with the company. And my very first 2 weeks in the business, I had like 3 sales out of 40 appointments. And it was all word of mouth and referrals. So it was really hard to get appointments, but I was really good at it because I was good on the phone. They called me the smile and dial queen. And I just would tell people, look, you don't have to buy anything. I need to come over and do my presentation and I get paid. And I literally in my mind was like, I want the 20 bucks per hour or whatever it was. So most everyone else was trying to make sales and get commission, but I had never cooked a day in my life. So I didn't think the knives were amazing. I had no clue. So I outsold everybody by sheer numbers, by appointments. Literally, I did at least double than anybody else in the office. I was the #1 sales rep. The next year, I was number 38 in the country for sales. And I was one of the lowest sales orders of anybody. Okay, I got better as time went on, but my numbers sucked. I was horrible because I didn't cook. Finally, my manager was like, why don't you go like buy some fruit and make a salad and then you can see how awesome these are. But until that happened, you guys, I sucked at selling. I was horrible. I didn't even, like I would get to the end and I was just like, okay, go ahead and sign my paper. Thank you so much. You write down some people. Like I was this little, 18-year-old bright-eyed, bushy-tailed girl. I had no clue what I was doing. And I was beating everybody because I would do more presentations. I would make way more phone calls than anybody. When it was phone time, we had it twice a week. I was on the phone a solid 2 hours and people would try to like chit chat with me. And I'm like, oh, hell no, not right now. It's phone time. Get out of my way. I have appointments to book. So the reason why I share that story with you, you guys, is if you see people in your company who are recruiting more than you, you can beat them. And meaning it's not about comparing yourself, but you've got to have some fire under your belly, okay, in your belly, under your gut, or wherever, somewhere. You got to have something going for you, okay? If it's competition with a sideline sister, or you're seeing people in a group or whatever, you've got to have some competition going on. You can make a goal for yourself. I want to get on stage. I want to be recognized for that. In order for that to happen, it just means you need to do more. Okay. You need to reach out to more people and you can literally beat the numbers game. Number 2 is you are going to use your upline, who is probably much better at closing than you are because she's been doing this longer. You're going to use her to close for you. Okay. When I first started, my upline would get on the phone with me and she would be like, okay, Kimberly, do you have pen and paper? Let's get their information so we can get them set up. Like she would close them for me when I was brand new. I had no clue. I didn't even know how much this stuff was. I didn't even know how to go on a website and sign people up when I first started, but I would get them on the phone. I was good at getting people on the phone with her. And with that process, you guys, it's not like she's this like ninja who comes in and is like sprinkles magic dust. There's like dust, like fairies, snowflakes going on behind me. She wasn't sprinkling stuff where it was like, ooh, the voodoo lady is going to close them. She was just really confident and really good at presenting the opportunity. And I was new. I didn't have that confidence. So use your upline. Even if use some sideline sisters here. You guys a lot of you are in my mastermind group. Thank you for sharing, Carrie. Share this, you guys. I'm watching. Sharing is caring. It's the holiday season. Give. So if you're in a group of mine, you guys find some sideline sisters. You guys can hop on the phone together and do 3-way calls, 3-way chats, okay? Or what I do, you guys, go in your back office, and if your upline isn't active, go look in the back office or call the company and go ask their upline and get to somebody who will freaking help you. That is their job. They're making money off of you. So use your upline or third-party tools to validate what you're doing here. Social proof, okay? Get them on a team call. Get them on a recorded webinar from the company. Let those things do the closing for you, okay? Number 3 is be a student of the business. Most of you have never done sales before. If network marketing is your first time in sales in your entire life, put 4 in the comments. Let's see how many people have never done sales before network marketing. People who don't do sales are the best salespeople, in my opinion. I want people like that on my team because sometimes people in sales, you have to unteach them. We're not selling anything, okay? So be a student and learn how to build relationships. Eric Worre is a good starting point. Go read his book, Go Pro. He'll teach you all the basics. Basically, what you want to do is learn how do you take people from exposure to exposure. Understand most people don't say yes that first time, okay? So what you want to do is you want to realize it's a process. Your job is to just keep them in your funnel, meaning show them the next thing. If they're still interested, they're just not ready yet. It took me 8 no's. Okay, well, the 8th time I said yes. 8 times. What if she would have stopped at 7? We wouldn't be here right now. And you guys wouldn't be looking at my fun backdrop. I'm just throwing that out there. Okay, so you want to use those third-party tools. Number 3 is be a student. Number 4 is you want to get to the point and you don't want to waste time with the non-responders. So today, my stories, this is a good thing for you guys that are doing Facebook Lives. Put something in your story and ask a question so you can pull your audience and prep for your lives and see what people are wondering. Some of the messages I got today were people were asking, what do they do if people don't respond? So if they message them and the people say that they'll watch their video and the people don't respond, what do they do? Also, they were saying if people just after a three-way call or they're trying to book a three-way call, people aren't responding to them. If that's the case, I'm going to give them one more chance, meaning they might not have seen your message. You know, I've had that happen before where I go to message somebody and I'm like, it looks like I had read the message and didn't respond. And I promise you don't remember seeing the message. You've all been there before, right? Thanks for sharing, Maureen. So what you want to remember is people are busy. This is what happens to me. Is this not a mom thing or not? Oh, okay, I'm looking at the message and then somebody needs something. Like Elise, last night I was literally on my phone. Elise is like, Mommy, I peed. And she's just standing there peeing. I'm like, and you're freaking 1 foot from the toilet. One foot. We're gonna round up for you, child. Okay, I just put my phone down. I run in there, take care of her, you know, that message is gone. It pops out of there and I don't even know who I was talking to. So if it's one of you, you're gonna have to message me again. This happens. So we're going to give them, thanks for sharing, Pamela. We're going to give them one more chance. So you're going to circle back and say, hey girl, I've been so busy. Say it's your problem. Okay. If she hasn't responded, one of my favorite people in the whole freaking world is on my team. And I looked back at our messages and there was one time when I'd messaged her about samples to follow up and she didn't respond. She was just busy. Actually, she had a lot of freaking stuff going on. Then I reached out again and she's on my team and I love her. She's like, amazing. She's like one of my soul sisters. So give them one more chance. Okay. So just say, hey, I've been so busy. I'm so sorry for dropping the ball. I wanted to reconnect. What'd you think of the video? Or, hey, I wanted, there's a call coming up. I wanted to see if we could get you on there and you could find out more, you know, no pressure, check it out kind of thing. So give them a chance and then move on. This is what we're doing right at this point. You are chasing people. You're trying to convince them. I remember when I was new, oh my gosh, if somebody would like breathe, like in Messenger, if they would respond back, I'm like, I got a live one. Like I was like hunting, okay? You don't want to be hunting. That's not good. They can feel it. You want to have posture. This is posture. I am in a high-level mastermind group and this 7-figure earner comes in and she says, when people on my team say, you got to get on the phone with this person, she needs this business, that's not who I want on my team. I want people on my team who don't need the business, but they want the business. Who are you guys going after? Are you like looking at people's pages and you're like, oh, they have a pulse, you know? No, you want people who want it, that want it just like you do. Find people that are like you, your tribe, whoever those people are, they're vibing just like you. Find those people, okay? But don't chase people, okay? Definitely do not chase people. Get to the point, don't waste your time and move on. There's 2 billion people on Facebook, 1 billion people on Instagram, and a whole lot of people on LinkedIn and Pinterest, okay? Number 5 is you want to shift your perspective, okay? You are not selling anybody and you're not closing anybody. Okay, if you go into it that way, they're going to sense that and you're going to feel really weird, okay? So if you've ever been messaging somebody back and forth and you feel like uncomfortable, I understand there's a learning curve, especially if you're an introvert, you're like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. But beyond that, you guys, is they can feel it, that you're trying to get them, okay? You want to change it to all you're doing is you're sharing a product that you love or a business opportunity that has changed your life. It's changing millions of people's lives, depending on how long your company's been around. But in your world, it's changed your life. It's changing your family's life. It's changing your future and your family's future. That's enough. So you want to share that potential blessing with somebody else, and you're selfish if you don't. All your job is to do is open your mouth and share, marry the process and divorce the results, okay? It was so hard for me to let go of the outcome when I first started. I remember this one girl, I was like, she's gonna take over the state of Nevada. And I was like, couldn't go to sleep. Have you ever had that happen before? You're just like, you know, and she's like, oh, I'm 98% sure, just gotta talk to my husband. And I'm like, oh my God, like, is she gonna sign? Oh God, she's going to be amazing. And then she didn't, okay? I bet you I was part of that process, right? I just wanted it so bad. It was like, clinging to it and holding it. Okay, when you're doing that, you're suffocating that person energetically, okay? Let it go, okay? Let go of the outcome, marry the process, divorce the results, and share. Share is with as many people as you can humanly possible. I don't think Linda's on here, but Linda's in our mastermind. I want to give her a shout out. Linda reached out to 500 people last week. She's in my mastermind. She's doing our 30-day blitz. All of us made different goals for our reach outs. Reach outs are just reaching out, okay? A message, comment, friend request. She reached out to 500 people last week. And she's like, guess what? Today I woke up to 40 new friend requests when she never has any. And her messenger is blowing up. She's like, I can't keep up. Okay, why? Because she worked her ass off last week. And I am so proud of her. So Linda, if you're watching this now or the replay, girl, I am so proud of you because you buckled down and you did the work and you said, no excuses. I'm going to do it for 5 days. I'm going to reach out to 100 people a day. And look at, she's getting the results. So the people sitting here going, oh, it's December 10th and I have nobody. Take ownership, 110% ownership for your 110% ownership for your life, and the power is yours. Okay, you're taking back that power. So here's my bonus tip: lead with the product. If you feel like the closing part is really uncomfortable to you, or anytime it gets to the business opportunity, you start to feel really uncomfortable, or you're just not there yet, you can lead with the product. Okay, so when you lead with the product, what you can do is lead with the product, and you could still go the route of trying to get them on the phone with your upline or something like that, or get them on a webinar so they can learn more. Inside of your prospecting group, you probably touch on the business, right? So get them in your group, okay, lead with the product, get them into become a customer, okay? And then I want you to focus on nurturing them. You know, be the best person with customer service, take really good care of them, make sure they love the products. And then confidently, okay, you're gonna confidently ask them to upgrade. Say, hey, have you ever thought about the business side? Or would you like to learn more about how you can make $300 to $500 extra dollars per month? That's how I actually started. I just wanted to be able to pay off, get a little leeway, you know, build up a little cushion with our credit card debt. So have you ever thought about that? Or would you be open to learning more about it? And you can actually upgrade those customers and recruit that way. It does take a little bit longer to do that, but if it's your strength, it can actually really work to your benefit, because let's face it, people who start off as product users can be the best freaking salespeople because they're in love with the product and they just open their mouth and just so excited. So you can go that route as well until you get your confidence going where you're leading with the business, or you can flip-flop, lead with the business, then the product, that kind of thing, okay? So that's something just to help you out. So in closing, I have a vision board workshop. In closing, you can tell I've been doing a lot of webinars. So let me drop the link for you guys below. I am going to just put vision board in the comments. Let's do that. I don't even know how to drop the link. I'm like pretending I know how to do this. I literally do not know how to do this. Okay, I guess I'm not going to. Well, I had a link for you, but it's too bad. So just put vision board in the comments. If you want to get in my vision board workshop, it's this Thursday and you'll have access to the replay for life. People love the freaking vision board workshop. And this is why. I'm going to teach you how to make a vision board, vision book, vision movie, a vision wall, all the different things, a vision screen saver thing, whatever you freaking want. I'm going to show you all the different ways, but a confused mind does nothing, okay? So if you aren't clear on your goals for 2019, you guys, it's so difficult to manifest them. It can still happen, but when you get crystal clear, that's when the magic happens. I look at my vision boards year to year and I get tears in my eyes because I accomplish all of it. It's really freaking weird, actually, down to like the picture. Like my house that I live in, I have a picture of it on my vision board. Just throwing it out there. So if you have never done a vision board or you haven't set your goals, and we're going to do personal and professional, come do my vision board with me. And that way you can work on your vision board during it. You can just listen and take notes. You don't have to have all your stuff ready to go for the vision board. I'll put some prep things inside of the workshop. There's a private group you'll be added to, and we're going to collaborate inside of there as well to lead with it, to prep for it. So I'm going to put, I have it from last year. I'll get it for you guys. I have a list of items. Yes. And Anna, if you happen to be watching this, can you remind me to get the list of items inside the group? I have a list of items that you can grab to prepare for the vision board vision board party if you want, but otherwise you can just do the workshop and do your vision board on your own. My sister's so sweet. She did my vision board workshop, and then she like had the house to herself one night. She has a bunch, she has kids, and her husband has kids, so together they have a ton of kids, and she had the house to herself, and so she had a glass of wine, put on some music, and she sent me pictures, just like, look at my vision board. So you can totally just do your own thing, or you can do it while we're doing the vision board. Okay, so that's Thursday night. And then also I have a Christmas gift for you guys. So whether or not you believe in, depending on your religion, it's still a wonderful holiday. The holidays obviously is a time to celebrate and give. So my gift to you is I'm going to do a free class probably next week. I'll give you guys the dates, and I'm gonna pick the topic that's most popular. So if you could just get anything from me, if you're like, Kimberly, just do a class on this, okay? Let me give you guys some of my ideas I wrote down. A class on selfies, so how to take great selfies and how to build a story around with the selfies for your post, because selfies get more engagement than anything else, especially on Instagram. Graphic design. So if you want a class on graphic design, basically how to use Canva and things like that, how to create your graphics for your posts, because original content is going to help with your algorithm. I also have Tech 101. So if you're just like, can you just show me, like, I don't even understand freaking Instagram or Facebook. I just want someone to help me with all the techie stuff. Also sales funnels. So if you're like, I don't really understand the process of how do I offer things as far as like freebies, how do I do giveaways and get people into my groups, and how do I prospect them and all that stuff. That was another idea I had. And I have like 5 gazillion more, but they're not right here on the board. But it could be anything. So you're just like, no, this is what I want help with, okay? So what I want you to do is just in the comments, put your choice of a free class I'm gonna offer to you guys. And I may or may not pick what you come up with, but that's my gift. I'm gonna give you guys a free class next week. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And then I have a business planning workshop the end of December. So if you guys wanna do that, just put business planning in the comments. And the business planning workshop, I did it last year and it's pretty epic. It's basically a way to take your business. I think it's December 27th, that Thursday. So if you want to do it, what you have to do is just put business planning in the comments, and I'll tag you on it once it's up. It's not open yet, but that workshop is going to be numbers. So we're going to plan out your 2019 strategy. So what are you going to go for rank, sales, revenue, how much money are you going to make, your basically how many people are on your team, how many customers, how many business partners, how many people are you going to reach out to make that happen, how many events. We're going to do your business plan. So if you've never done that before, my undergrad is in business management and marketing. So structurally, I totally get that kind of stuff. And I think every person who's going to take their business seriously and stop making it a hobby needs to do this workshop. So the business planning workshop, I highly recommend for everybody. So just put business planning in the comments and I'll tag you on that. If I don't tag you, I'm going to hurry up and set up ManyChat when we're done here. So you might get an automated message from me. And you can just click the link to pick what you need to get more information on the workshops, okay? So that's what I have for you guys tonight, and I hope this was helpful, and I wanna hear all about it, so let me know how it's helping you just to change your perspective on things a little bit, give you some peace of mind that no matter where you're at, you guys, if you're new, you've been around the block, you're frustrated because people aren't joining your business, you can implement these strategies and get ahead and beat the numbers for sure. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys, I think Wednesday night, but right back here, hopefully. And until next time, go out there and crush your goals and create the life of your dreams. I'll see you guys later.